Big news impacting the biggest matchup of the college football weekend between the Tennessee Vols and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Vols starting safety Jaylen McCollough was arrested on Sunday after allegedly assaulting a man at his apartment complex. He's been charged with felony assault. We start with Pete Thamel joining us. Pete, what's the latest on Jaylen McCollough?
Jaylen McCollough did not practice for Tennessee today, Jason, and it's safe to say, after talking to sources at Tennessee today, that if there is no significant resolution to his case, he will not play on Saturday against Alabama. That's if the felony assault charges are still looming. I was told today that they're still in the fact-finding phase, both law enforcement and the university, to find out exactly what happened with Jaylen McCollough. He has released a statement through his lawyer proclaiming his innocence. So for now, Tennessee prepares to play without him. Danico Slaughter and Andre Turrentine, who's an Ohio State transfer, are the two backups most likely to see more time. But we are still going to be awaiting an official designation for Jaylen McCollough against Alabama this weekend.
Pete, thanks for the info. Obviously, no Tennessee player has played more defensive snaps over the last 4 seasons than McCollough has, over 2,200 snaps. Now, let's bring in our experts, Joey Galloway, Greg McElroy joining me. I'm Jason Fitz, and we'll try and get the answers to what this means. Joey, what does the status of McCollough mean to you for this football game?
Number one, it means a distraction. And Tennessee's playing really good football right now, and you wonder how fragile the psyche of the team is. Being in a position to do what they've done so far this season, but have Alabama coming to town when your team is playing with a lot of confidence and a lot of things going your way. Now, this is Josh Heupel's second season, and so this team has looked a lot better, playing with a lot more confidence, look like they know what they're doing right now. And so when you have distractions, when you have to start answering questions about things that are not Alabama, you wonder how focused you can keep your team. We're going to find that out. But as far as on the field, he's a leader. He's a quarterback for your defense. Those kind of things matter. But I think it's more about your psyche and your focus going into a week against Alabama.
Yeah, I would agree with Joey in a lot of ways there. I remember experiencing this one time as a player going against a Florida Gators team. In the week leading up, Carlos Dunlap was suspended. He was unavailable for that Saturday, and that was a significant coup for us playing against Florida because they didn't have a guy that was dynamic in the front that we had to account for all the time. Now, McCollough is not going to be that pass-rushing specialist that Carlos Dunlap was, but what he could do against an Alabama offense that has maybe had their fair share of ups and downs this year, they might not be able to disguise as much coverage if he's unavailable. They might not be able to communicate and do as much in the back end if he's unavailable. So missing any piece on your defense, especially a piece that plays this often, is significant, especially in a big game when things start flying and things start getting more challenging. You want to have as much veteran leadership on the field as you can possibly have. So being at less than 100% is obviously less than ideal for the Volunteers.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.